How's it going, guys? It's Dave. Welcome back to Talking Wolves and welcome back to the start of the transfer rumours season. If you're fairly new to Talking Wolves, you won't have seen last season. We did quite a few of these sort of one-off transfer rumour videos where we look a little bit more into a certain player if they've been linked with Wolves. If there's sort of soft links that I've seen throughout the media and so on, I'll probably do an all-round video on that with 5 or 6 rumours. But if there's a little bit more, juice in the rumour, I'll probably do a one-off rumour video similar to this. A lot of rumours and words there. But if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. It really helps us out a lot. And hope you're doing well. Hope the weekend is treating you well. Wolves are going to be a Europa League team next season. It has been confirmed after Manchester City's FA Cup win, which seems surreal. Still not quite figured it out and not got my head around it, but yeah, unbelievable. Before we kick off though, guys, if you want to go and check out our channel partners over at OneFootball, they're the #1 football app out there at the moment for your live scores, your live football news, your transfer rumours for this summer as well. Link in the top of the description down below, free to download on Android and iOS. You can pick Wolves as your favourite team and have all the push notifications catered to that. So then today we're going to be talking about Salomon Rondon, the man who has played for Newcastle United this season on loan from the Baggies, West Bromwich Albion. This has been an interesting rumour. It came up, I think, on the Mail last week, and Tim Spears from the Express Star more or less confirmed Wolves' interest this weekend, and is a real possibility of it happening. No move is imminent at the moment, but he is one of the targets that Wolves are looking at to get backup for Raul Jimenez, especially with this European, journey now that we may go on. We definitely do need backup in there. Got some stats and facts about him. Obviously, 29 years of age from Venezuela, right-footed striker. A lot of the players that we tend to get rumoured with could be quite versatile, whether they play on the wing or up front. Rondon is predominantly a striker, doesn't really go out on the wing anywhere really. Scored 11 goals in 32 Premier League games this season, 12 goals in all competitions, getting a goal in and around every 218 minutes, which for a struggling Newcastle side isn't too bad a return, to be honest. He's got a release clause from West Bromwich Albion for about £16 million, and with Albion obviously not going up to the Premier League this season, they're going to really need to recoup some money fast. So they're going to be looking to sell Rondon actively, I'd assume. And I think Rondon's, no disrespect to West Brom, Rondon is too good for West Bromwich Albion and far too good for the Championship. So for me, this could be a good option for Wolves. I know there are plenty of people out there at the moment who would take Rondon, but there are a select number of people who aren't keen on this signing as well. When we put it on Twitter, it's predominantly a good feeling, but there were 1 or 2 people that weren't entirely happy with this rumour, whether that be because they want a much better player or whether that be because he's from West Bromwich Albion. Now, I've got to say, no disrespect to West Brom at all, if there are any West Brom fans watching. Wolves at the moment, quality-wise, are far superior to West Brom, but Rondon at a time, and probably still, well, he still is a very, very good forward. You've got to look at it in a couple of ways. For me, for £16 million, I don't think you'll find a better striker in this current market. Very, very good value for money, in my opinion. I can understand people probably want a more continental, more high-profile name, and we may well get that. This signing, as I said, isn't imminent at the moment. It's just quite a few rumours out there. But the West Brom thing, always come for a West Brom. I think in the modern day it's quite strange because you very, very rarely see sort of a player jump from one rival to another. I mean, for argument's sake, the stats here, John Paskin was the last player to join Wolves from West Brom. That was in 1989. The last player to swap teams was Paul Edwards in 94 when he joined West Brom from Wolves. So, I mean, it's been a long, long time since it's happened for some sort of anyone my age or in and around sort of their 20s or 30s. You probably haven't seen it happen before. But you've got to remember, the likes of Bully, Steve Bull, our record top goal scorer, would sign from West Bromwich Albion. So if you're using that as an excuse, I don't really back that. But if you are genuinely, you don't think he's good enough, then fair enough. But we're probably best to get the thoughts of a Newcastle United fan who saw Rondon play last season. I asked my friend Rob, who's a Newcastle United vlogger and YouTuber, his thoughts on Rondon and Wolves and the deal. So here it is.
How's it going, guys? Dave asked me to jump on here today as a Newcastle fan, have a quick chat about Rondon. First of all, big up Wolves, 7th place is fantastic, and I hope you can smash the Europa League. But as for Rondon, obviously he's on loan to us at the moment from West Brom. There's a few teams linked with him, you guys, I think Everton are as well. I'll be honest, I hope that we sign him. Obviously there's a few factors with that. A, is Mike Ashley going to fork out the cash? And B, I really think if Rafa stays and Mike Ashley puts the money forward, that we will get a Rondon. But is Ashley going to put the money in? Is Rafa going to stay? I hope he is, but there you go. But as for you guys, you know, Rondon, he was fantastic for us this season. He's definitely a Premier League player, which is why I definitely think he will be leaving West Brom this summer officially. And yeah, he made our season so much better. We needed a striker, and especially when we were in the league the majority of the season, battling relegation, a lot of the time we are playing the long ball. He can bring it down out the air every single time. He's playing up front on his own for us a lot, surrounded by defenders, and he always wins the ball. He grabs the goals when he needs to, and he brings other people into play, like Perez. You know, Perez, second half of the season was amazing. Tons of goals, and a lot of that was down to Rondon. I know you guys have officially smashed your transfer record on Jimenez, so how them two may fit together, I don't know exactly, or maybe you're looking at him as being more of a backup to him, or just kind of a different option there, especially with the Europa League and have a lot more matches. But yeah, I mean, if you guys signed Rondon, then he's going to do you a fantastic job. I'm hoping you don't, because I'm hoping we are. But yeah, like I said, great player. Good luck to Wolves in the Europa League.
Again, a big thanks to Rob. You can check out his channel. I'll make sure I leave the link to that in the description down below. But guys, please let me know your thoughts on this transfer. Do you think he's good enough for Wolves? Do you think he's a good backup for Raul? Does he have a case to get into our first team? Or should Wolves completely give this one a miss? As I said, in my opinion, for the value for money, I don't think you'll find a much better forward out there. If you want to compare, and I'm not saying he's going to, you know, jump into the first team ahead of Jimenez and Jota. But if you compare him to Jimenez, he's still got a very good amount of goal contributions for the value of money. He's just 1 year older than Raul. And he's up there with that sort of level of contribution for a struggling Newcastle side. If he adds that to players with more quality and more, you know, composure and better morale around him and more game time in Europe, I think this could be a very, very good buy. But as I said, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Stay tuned for more transfer rumour videos and more Wolves related videos. And hopefully enjoy the rest of your weekend and week. And I'll see you all very soon.